Hi everyone, it's Rhonda. Welcome back to my channel, A Little Bit French. And I already started a little grouping of papers. I'm using some of Karri's Happy Mail from the last video. I just grabbed up some papers I had near and the things that she sent me and thought I'd make a little holder for some of the stuff she sent me. And I thought I'd take you along with me. So I've sewn in like the signature here. And I'm using the stain bags that she sent. I love them. They're crinkly. And you can store things on this side. And then on the front, I'm going to use that sweet picture that she sent. This is going to be a very, very neutral project. And then at the end of the video, I'll do a flip through of a finished journal that is spoken for, so she can see the whole thing. And I haven't been in here in so long because of organizing. I took everything out of my craft room closet. I mean, it was in there. Things were stored in there. And but I wanted to group things, like all the laces, then all the papers and shipping stuff. So I got to do that. It was really helpful. Messy, but helpful. Now I may add more of those corners because it doesn't look like that's going to stay level. They're here somewhere. Oops. I did see them. Okay. What did I do with them? There they are. And so, besides that, I actually got to do some treasure hunting at an event about 30 minutes from here. And Suzanne met me there. She had never been. So what it is a huge antique store. Not the one I usually go to. But I have been there before. And they have another building in the back. So you go outside the back door and there's another whole building of home decor and vintage and antique. And they were having up to 50% sale, and it was crowded. So we turned around and went back into the huge antique mall and shopped in there, and it was ice cold. Oh, it felt so good because it was pretty hot outside. So I had loads of fun, and I'll show you what some of the things I found if I didn't move them. Okay, so we have the picture on the front. And my idea is to make little pockets to store the little envelopes that she sent me so I can keep them all in one place. Let me see, I love these. I'm going to put some of this on there. And then when I got home from that yesterday, Karri called and we got to talk and laugh and we had a ball. Just oh, I like that. Because this is actually, I want to just use part of it, and this one will do. Just connecting, you know, people who create and make journals or collect vintage and antiques. We're all connected. That in there. Such a lovely Happy Mail. And then I have actually 2 more Happy Mails. I was blessed last week or in the week before. You ladies are too sweet. Okay, so that goes there. I want to make either a belly band or a tuck or something. We certainly have a lot to work with here. Oh, I forgot about that lace. Then we have these. These would make excellent tucks. And oh, I like this. I'm gonna have to trim it, but that's okay. What do I do with my scissors? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Yeah, it was pretty hot, and even though yesterday it was 10 in the morning, it was already blazing hot. So I was pretty happy to get home. I should have done that on the... That's okay, we'll get it. We'll get the bottom. We're gonna let that dry. I don't think it'll stick. Dream. I don't know how to say that. I wish I did. I know a few words. These are wonderful. Anyway, let's see what else we have. We'll put that in there. Oh, I want to put some of this. So that'll make a nice tuck. It's so pretty. Look at that. But I actually think it would be more, it would hold more if I put it like that. And then when I was cleaning out my closet, I found my ruler from France. I'm like, where have you been? Oops. Go this way. Yeah. I found a lot of stuff. Because I have a lot of stuff. And you're my age and you've been collecting, so some of it you use and some of it you hold on to. It's okay. Some of the stuff, I don't remember where, I purchased it. I've had it for so long. Well, that didn't tear out perfect, but it'll do. I need my new scissors. Make it a little bit more even. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted at all, but we're gonna make it work. So I hope you're staying cool in this weather. I know the news said that there was lots of states that had high temps, including my hometown. That's gonna have to dry. And then I thought I had some other stuff I wanted. Nope. Oh, the ribbon. This ribbon is too pretty to put in there. I'm not gonna do that. We'll see. Got things in here. Let me see. Nope, those. Well, we can use more of these strips. Oh, and then I have to find the other strips. Oh my goodness, I thought, hang on. Let me look in here. Sorry for the reach. goodness me. We'll have to use some of this paper. Yeah. Beautiful paper. And it will make a nice belly band or pocket. What do I want? I think I want a pocket. So we'll stick it like that. Go. Will it fit better? We're going to go that way. And then hopefully the other pockets are dry and we can start putting things in. You know, it's not a super duper, see what I mean? Then I can keep that right there. And the front bag part, I'm going to put the flowers, the pressed flowers. Put that in there. And then this is so beautiful. Stick that in here if I can. Well, that might rip. Let's see what we're doing. I do want to make a belly band, but I don't. Here's a piece of lace. That would be great. Let's do that. So once again, just doing something super easy. Didn't plan a lot, just grabbed the Happy Mail, I sorted the Happy Mail, and then started creating and turned on the camera. Scissors are so tight. I hope they loosen up soon. Okay, now I think this would look better in something that kind of gives stretch, like that. Turn that upside down. But that's what I'm doing today. I am going to continue to work on this. That's too big. Put that, oh yeah, that works better. And fill up my little packages that she sent me. Maybe some of the holy cards. I can make room for that. I think I'll put the holy cards. No, they won't fit. We shall see if that will fit. Nope. Got more. Hopefully this one will. There we go. These are just labels. Those fit in there. Okay, I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Oh my goodness. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to finish this up. when I turn the camera off. We'll tie it up with some ribbon. My goodness, sorry about that, guys. So we have room for me to finish this and add these packets. That was what I wanted to accomplish today. And now I'll push everything aside and show you the finished journal that I made that's spoken for. So sorry. This is a velvet flower, vintage flower on a cabinet, a postcard. I've had this photo for a long time. And this lace is from, well, I purchased this on Etsy, I think. But this is an antique petticoat from Angie. She sent me part of it. And then there's another pocket in the back. This was made with one of those composition books. I took out the pages. So it's very thick cover. It's a very thick cover. Here's just a little bundle. Some antique, this beautiful lace, antique lace. And then I actually was able to use the index cards that I altered. And a lot of the digitals, excuse me, a lot of the digitals are from Ruby and Pearl. Okay. And here's another index card, and you can journal on it or take notes. It's just clipped on there with some ribbon from my friend Suzanne. And some antique ledger. I can't remember. Olga, you'll have to forgive me. Papier de Fleur, I think, her Etsy shop. Amity Bloom digital. A big space to write. And then okay, I'm back. Had a little coughing spell. It's just dry, just very dry in here, and I turned on the fan. So here is a pocket that I made a long time ago, and it fit in here. And then here are some more of those index cards to write on the back. And there might be some ephemera stuck in here. There is. So get that in there, maybe. Gee. Okay. And then here is an original letter, French letter, antique. And then another index card just clipped in so you can take it out. And then I made this pocket using Ruby and Pearl's instructions in her video with some pressed flowers. And then here's a floating pocket. And then another index card. And then here is an envelope that you can store things in and write and have a little bit of a secret space there. And then here is an original French document, antique, in there. And then in this little fabric pocket is some ephemera and some trim. Another index card. Cute little image of a girl. Here we go. And then in the back is a lace fabric pocket with some copies of images from my personal collection to use as you want. And that's the journal. So I hope that she likes it, and I will see you guys soon. Hopefully I won't be coughing. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back soon. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.